Hey guys, V. Ragoni Max, high performance real estate entrepreneur. And today, let's talk about that thing that just kills you, and that is procrastination. It is a killer. I'll share with you as we go forward how I got over that. What have I done to make procrastination become less important in my life? Because I'm going to share also with you how it became, just a gigantic mountain to overcome. Because when you procrastinate, bad shit happens. And I can tell you that. At my age, I've gone through some bad shit because of procrastination. But before we do that, let's hit the like button, let's subscribe to the channel, and let's leave some comments. All right, because then I know, what you guys want to hear, or be able to respond to the comments relative to the actual topic. Procrastination. Let me share with you how it has affected me in my life. I remember back in grammar school, not doing my homework. I'm literally the guy that is sitting there, and it's 9 o'clock on a Sunday night, and I know they're gonna just be so pissed. That teacher's gonna be so pissed, and I still didn't do it. I don't know. Maybe it's stubborn. Procrastination, there's some stubbornness in procrastination, but the amount of fear that is created when you procrastinate is freaking insane. We go watch horror movies so we can get that fear. You don't need to do that. Just procrastinate for a while. You'll feel that fear in real time. I'm sweating a little bit because we're in the sun, but you want to sweat, just procrastinate on important things, and you're going to feel the fear and you're going to sweat. In business, you've got reports that have to be done, right? You've got financial reports, you've got tax returns, things of that nature. Problem is, when you fail to do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, then shit's going to hit the fan. So that's like my form of procrastination. But what about you? Now, how do I get over that? Well, now I get a little more detail oriented, plus I hire more people. Now I've got somebody that'll call the accountant. So I don't even have to call the accountant to make sure this is done or that's done. We've got a CFO that actually makes those phone calls. So all I got to do now is just make sure that he understands what needs to be done. He does it. He calls the accountant. He makes sure it's on him. It's ultimately my job to make sure everything is running the way it's supposed to run. But in this world of procrastination, one of the best ways in which to get over procrastination, because remember, it is something that you typically don't like to do. I didn't like to do homework when I was a kid. I didn't like to have to fool around with taxes before, until I came to the real understanding that taxes can be your best friend if you don't have to pay them. If you structure your business so you don't have to pay the damn taxes. That's just the way the world works. But you have to be able to make sure that if you're not going to do something, that you've put somebody in place that will do what you need to be done. All right, now you might say, well, that's a cop-out. Well, what do I say always, right? Think big, start small, and grow fast. Part of the growing fast is putting people in place that will do the tasks that you freaking hate to do. Because what am I good at? I'm good at certain things. I'm good at raising money. I'm good at talking to people. I'm good at making sure job sites, the things are done on the job site. I hate being in the home office. I hate that stuff. But that's where Jonathan is there. Okay, my son, the CEO of our company, he makes sure that all that crap is done. If I say something about the restaurant or this or that, he'll say to me, hey, don't worry about it. I got it. Just do what you want to do. Just focus on what you need to focus on. And he's right. Now, I'm going a little bit far afield on that, but in the same token, what I'm trying to say to you is make sure you've got people in place that will do the things that you've always procrastinated on. And you might, if you don't like to clean your house, then hire a person that cleans the house. If you don't like to wash your car, then have somebody that comes over once a week and washes your car. Don't drive around in a dirty car. Get it freaking washed. Hire somebody. Don't procrastinate. If you don't like to do reports, well then hire someone that's going to do the reports. Now you might have to spend a few minutes with them and make sure they've got the data necessary to do it, but you're not doing it. Somebody else is doing it. That's what I have learned. That's what I'm trying to teach you. About business is about scaling up. And one of the benefits that come with scaling up is the fact that procrastination tends to go away because you put people in place to do the things that you don't like to do. I hope that makes sense to you, because That's how I've overcome it. I haven't been able to change my personality and say, oh, today I'm doing everything I don't like to do. That's not me. But today I've got people doing the things I don't like to do. That's how I not only get my financial freedom, that's how I get my personal freedom, okay? Is by offloading all the bullshit so you don't end up in a big pile of shit over some stupid rule where you're supposed to supply an organization with a lien notification or something of that nature. What happened to me? So after that happened to me, I'm like, this shit's never happening again. Even though I personally had somebody that was supposed to do it, then I needed to either follow up or have somebody else follow up. So make sure you have your layers of people in there that do the job, that make it happen. Because let me tell you, folks, if you want to be a one-man operation, there is very rarely can you ever be an extreme success. You can get some, because what you're really doing then is creating a job. Now you have more things to do. So you have to build an organization, you have to put the people in place, you have to make sure they know what they're doing, and you hire the best people you can, and then you have them do the shit you don't want to do. And then you get not only your financial freedom, you get your personal freedom too. All right, talk to you soon. V. Rigoni, Max High Performance Real Estate Entrepreneur. I hope that helped you in how to figure out how to overcome some of the procrastination that is dogging you.